Yes, hello everyone. We are here in Greece again, this time in Thessaloniki, the place to which Paul wrote both letters to the Thessalonians. And we are continuing here in our series on the Orthros Psalms, the Hexapsalmos. And today is going to be the third part of the series, and we're going to be in Psalm 63. I would like to start by reading this psalm for you. It's a psalm of David when he was in the desert of Judah. Here it goes. You, God, are my God. Earnestly I seek you. I thirst for you. My whole being longs for you. In a dry and parched land where there is no water, I have seen you in the sanctuary and beheld your power and your glory, because your love is better than life. My lips will glorify you. I will praise you as long as I live, and in your name I will lift up my hands. I will be fully satisfied as with the richest of foods. With singing lips my mouth will praise you. On my bed I remember you. I think of you through the watches of the night, because you are my help. I sing in the shadow of your wings. I cling to you. Your right hand upholds me. So you see here that David is in deep distress. He's in the desert. He is in a place where he's thirsty, he is hungry, and he is pursued by his enemies at this stage. So he's in a situation of danger. But instead of falling into temptation, what he does is turning towards God despite the challenges. And this is an important thing, because some people, when they are in trouble, when they are through the challenges, instead of praying, instead of turning to God, they fall into a place of temptation, because that's the moment also where they are fragile and where the enemy can tempt them. So we should take example on David here, where he turns to God despite the difficulty. That's an important thing. It reminds me also of Jesus in the desert when he was tempted during 40 days by the enemy, and he also resisted. The enemy also used his hunger. He said, "Oh, transform these stones into bread if you are the Son of God." He was trying to tempt him with these things, and Jesus didn't fall. He realized it was a trick of the enemy. So this is an important reminder for us here. And I was also thinking about that as we were going through the period of Lent recently before Easter. What do we do during Lent? Some people stop consuming certain elements. It can be meat, it can be wine. And with my wife this year, what we did is we decided not to drink wine for 40 days. And there's an interesting thing that happens there, is that in the first days when you eat a good meal, you're still craving for that glass of wine maybe that you could drink with that delicious meat maybe that you will eat. But then after a few days, after a few weeks, reducing or abstaining from wine, the craving starts to disappear. And it's very interesting, because then you realize you start craving less for the things of the world, such as food and beverage and other things of the world. And that's the moment where you can again turn to God better. And I think that's one of the important learnings from the Lent period and from fasting in general. You know, the Bible talks a lot about fasting, and fasting is about that. Fasting is about saying no to the things of the world, to the temptations of the world, to the pleasures of the world for a little while, in order to be able to refocus on God. And that's a big learning we have in this Psalm 63. And also now, as we just finished this period of Easter, and of the Resurrection Sunday, it's just a big reminder for us to try to focus on God always in all the situations, and not be tempted by the things of the world, and really focus on God always. So greetings from Greece. This was Psalm 63, the number 3 in the series of the Hexapsalmos. God bless you.